Hi all, welcome to video 15 of genai using langchain and databricks playlist. So in last video we have seen it was some theory about prompt template, right? What is prompt template? And we have seen prompt template is the basically structure that we create, and we just take few input variables from the user, right? And this video we are going to do the hands-on practice for prompt template, and believe me, this we are going to put we are going to make it fully dynamic. We are just going to take, you know, um, the input variables from the users, and everything else will be automated, right? Fine. Now our prompt would be, let me just write here, just for the understanding. Prompt is, give me let's say short description of let's say gen ai, okay, in 3 lines, for example. This is my prompt, okay. Now what I'm going to give three, let's say, variables here, okay. This would be the first, which would be description option, okay. Then the another would be, instead of GenAI, it would be topic. I'm going to generalize that. And in this would be number of lines, right? Number underscore lines. Okay. Number of lines, right? So this is going to be my prompt, okay, which is having three variables which I am looking the input from the user side. Okay. Now, the parameter description option is the drop down having three options: short, detailed, and long. Okay. Topic name is the text option. Okay. Which user can enter the text, whatever topic user wants to get the details of, right? And number of lines again would be a drop down, right, based on the description option. Okay. Or number of lines I can keep as text, not a drop down. Okay. Now what I'll do, uh, before doing anything, let me run the installations. I have already ran. Okay. So what I'll do, first thing, okay, uh, I'll run the installations. That is fine. Now there is something called widgets in databricks. Okay, using widgets I can get a drop down out, the user's choice from the drop down, or I can get the text, okay, input from the user. Okay, so it is called widgets in databricks. Okay, so first what I'll do, I'll just develop those three widgets first. Okay, how to do that? Okay, dbutils dot widgets dot drop down. Okay, dbutils dot widgets dot drop down. Okay, name equals to topic name equals to topic name. Default value, there are three parameters basically we pass on to it, right? No, I think first drop down for me is description type. Okay, maybe let me put it like this: description type. Okay, and then default value, let me put it as short, for example. Okay, the next parameter is choices. Okay, so choices I am going to put short. Okay, then detailed, right, and then long. Okay, and the next is label. Okay, label, let's say I'm putting description type, right? Description type. Okay, so this is the first widget I have developed. Now next widget I have to develop a text box for topic name, right? So what I'll do, dbutils dot widgets dot text. Okay, here name equals to uh, topic name equals to topic name. Default value, let's say I'm going to put it as generative AI, right? If you are not going any value here, also if you are not specifying any value, by default it would take short, right? And label I'm giving as topic, right, name, right? And third is also going to be the text, okay, for number of lines. Okay, let me put it as num lines. Okay, default value, let me put it as 5. Okay, and number of lines and number of lines. Okay, so I have defined these three. If you can see, we are getting the widgets here. Okay, at the top. Okay, you can pin those and unpin those, right? That is okay, fine. Now what I'll do, now these three widgets I have defined. Okay, now what I have to read, I have to read the values that we are passing in these widgets, right? So what I'll do, description type equal to, there is something called dbutils dot widgets dot get, right? dbutils dot widgets dot get, it would be dsc type. Then the next one would be topic name, dbutils dot widgets dot get topic name. Okay, and third would be num lines equals to dbutils dot widgets dot get num lines. Oh, sorry, I don't want all these things, not re and these stuffs, right? And I'll just, so let me put short, then 3. Okay, and generative, I'll keep generative a as it is. Okay, and I'm just, so the three values, description type short, topic name, generative AI, and num lines, right? 3 is stored in these variables now. Okay, now next thing what I have to do, I'll have to design a dynamic prompt template, right? So what I'll do, I'll let me first do few imports. Okay, so first import what I'll have to do is I'll have to get the Databricks chat model import, right? Not embedding, this one, chat Databricks. Okay, this is the first import I have to do. Okay, first import. The next import from langchain underscore core, right? Dot prompts import prompt template, right? This prompt template I have imported. Okay, now I'll define the prompt template. Let me name it as topic prompt template, topic prompt template. Okay, and I'll call the prompt template that I have imported prompt template. Now prompt template has let's say first two inputs we'll give. Okay, first is template. Okay, now template, what I'm giving to do is give me I have written here, no, give me this is my prompt template, right? Simple, I'm going to copy here. Okay, give me description option. Okay, uh, description of topic. Okay, in number of lines. Okay, and the third thing, so second parameter I have to pass is input variables, whatever variables I'm going to import, right? Input. Okay, just three variables we have already given here. Description option, right? My first is description option, this is description option. Okay, then topic. Okay, and then number of lines. Okay, this is how we basically define the prompt template. Okay, we specify, let's say, um the prompt that we want to get response from LLM. Okay, and then the number of input variables. Okay, whatever input variables I am going to make a list, right? Let me just add something here in number of lines. If you are not aware, please say I don't know. Simple, right? No hallucination. Okay, so this is how we will define our prompt template. Okay, now there is one more concept I'm going to give an introduction to, a chains, right? Now here what I have to do, I have to first invoke the template. Okay, and then I'll have to invoke the template using this chat Databricks. Okay, what I'll have to do is I'll have to create a variable for this chat model, right? It is already, I think, here chat model to use. Let me copy this. Okay, I'm not going to put all the parameters. I don't need those, right? Yeah, chart model to use, and this temperature and this stuffs I don't need. That is fine. We have already learned what these are, right? So what I'm going to do, this is the one of the most important features of langchain. Okay, I can create the chain, topic chain, right? So what I'll do, first thing I want to pass the prompt template, okay, and the second is chat model to use, right? And now I'll be looking for results equal to, okay, uh, results equal to topic chain dot invoke, okay. And what I'll do, I'll pass my parameters. So description option is my desc underscore type, my topic is topic underscore name, and number of lines, okay. Description option is what, my description type, okay, which is this one, dsc type, right? Correct. Topic is my topic underscore name, right? Topic is the parameter I'm passing in the prompt, and value for that is this variable I have created from I've got these details from user, okay. So dbutils dot widgets dot get, okay. And number of lines for this one, pass this value, whatever num lines I have received from the user, okay. Now let me print the results. Let me print the results, okay. Let me run this and let's see, okay. Okay. It might take some time. That is okay. Okay, done. See, content. Maybe what I'll have to do, I'll have to print results dot content. Let me put it in next, right? Print results dot content. Okay. Generative AI refers to, so what I've asked short description in 3 lines, right? So it has given 1, 2, and 3 lines, right? So what we have done here, I think a lot of new things you have learned here. Don't worry, I'll explain you once again. First thing, installations. We know what installations, right? Let me see if I can hide those. Okay, that is fine. Okay, let me just remove those. Okay, let me just remove those so that my window would be full. Okay, fine. What installations we have already learned, right? Now dbutils.widgets drop down, I'm defining a drop down, okay, where user can choose a value from drop down. I will be having 3 values in the drop down: short, detailed, and long. Whatever user wants, user can choose, right? The next thing is text. I can enter the topic in text, okay, as a user, and this topic will be passed to this prompt template, okay. And next is again number of lines. What is number of lines? I want the output, okay. And now these are definitions, okay. I want to store the values that user has entered in this in some variables, right? So I'm storing this in these variables, as simple as that. I'll reuse these variables, simple, right? So dsc underscore type, topic underscore name, num underscore lines, these are my 3 variables. I'm putting values, whatever widgets you saw here at the top, and those values just to store in one variable. How I can store? Using dbutils dot widgets dot get. Okay. Okay. Now, next thing, these imports you are aware. I'm importing chat databricks. I'm importing from langchain underscore core dot prompts. I'm importing prompt template. Okay. I'm creating one variable for chat model to use. Okay. Now, the basic definition of prompt template is I'll have to call this prompt template object. Okay. I'll have to define a template. Okay. Template is like my prompt where I'll be having, let's say, input. There will be input parameters to enter. I have 3 here: description option, topic, and number of lines. Okay. And I'm making the list of input variables, right? Whatever are present in my template. Okay. The next concept we have learned is chains in langchain. So chain is like, if you, let's say you are using consider you are using 2 LLM models, right? First, you are doing, let me just give you a small example, right? First step is you have prompt for detailed description detailed description of topic, any topic, right? Second, you have chat model, to invoke, right? You will invoke this prompt, whatever you have defined against the chat model, right? The third thing is you have next step, you have prompt for, okay, uh, short summary of the description, short summary of the description you have got for this topic, right? And again this number 3 prompt, right, whatever prompt in step number 3, you will have to invoke as in you will have to send it to LLM, right? Now instead of doing all these 4 steps one by one, you can chain them, right? So number step 1 I am chaining with step through step 3 and step 4, right? What happens in chain is the output of number 1 is passed as input to number 2, right? Output of previous step is passed as input to next step. Output of step 2 is passed as input to step 3. Output of step 3 is passed as input to step 4, right? This is the chain in langchains which avoid, which helps you to avoid, huge amount of I mean the code lines, right? Instead of 4 lines of code, this is happening in one single line, right? Now this is chains in langchain. We are going to look at details, right? What all chains are available in langchain, how to use them, right? All these things we are going to understand in details. Here I am just giving you a teaser. There is something called chains in langchain, and basic usage I have already told you, right? And the results I'm just invoking, I'm just passing whatever, description option is something I have to pass. I have stored this in DESC underscore type through details.widgets.get, right? Topic name, number of lines, num lines, right? And I'm just printing result dot content. Now you will have question, right? When we deploy this pipeline, for example, in production, right? There is something called jobs and pipelines in Databricks, okay, using which we can schedule the job, right? Now there, while scheduling the pipeline, user has option to choose the values, okay? So let's say user sends the 3 values and user will be getting the output based on 3 values users are sending, right? If you have worked with ADF, right, I don't know if you have worked with data factory so far, but there we pass the parameters in similar manner. Here also in Databricks also we pass the parameters, right? Fine, I think that's all for this video, okay? I hope this was much insightful, right? And through the prompt template, what we have done, we have reduced a user control on the prompt, right? So whatever output, okay, some user is asking for 3 lines output, short description, something, right? Whatever it is, we are going to get the consistent output from LLM, right? And this we can achieve using prompt template, right? Prompt template is a structure that we define having number of variables or number of input parameters that we can get from user, right? Fine, that's all for this video. I'll see you maybe in the next one. We'll continue learning. I think so much insightful, things, so much things to learn in this langchain, okay? Next video I think is based on this prompt template only, but we will understand how to make prompt template reusable, right? How to make them use number of times, right? And then after that we will create a simple, simple conversational chatbot, right? Fine, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for all your help and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.